If any of you make a joke about Jackie's box in this comment section, I'm going to delete them. I'm just saying that right now. Hello, my artistic enchiladas, and welcome back to another puppet showcase. Today we have Jackie from Five Nights at Freddy's. It's a good movie. So I know some of you are probably thinking to yourselves, why are you making a character that hasn't even come out yet? But you're most likely not going to be thinking that because a lot of people have already made her. Because she is the only character so far that has had a complete full reveal minus the Tiger Rock plush. And two things before we continue. If you hear noises in the background, it's this guy. Stop it! And then my voice is a little bit bleh because I'm currently having allergy issues. So if you hear something, if you hear me sniffle or hear my voice go a little bleh, that's just me. I am sorry. There's pollen. I live near an orchard, just like pollen everywhere. But anyways, let's get back on track. So Jackie, when she was first revealed, I was like, oh gosh, how am I gonna make her? Because it's everyone can probably agree that the most difficult part was probably to get the arms right. I will explain how I got the arms, but again, Secret of the Mimic is probably my most anticipated FNAF game in a while. Only because if it looks like a scary game, if that makes sense. No offense to Steel Wool. Besides Help 1 and 1, maybe. I don't think there's been like a scary FNAF game since like FNAF 6, in my opinion. I'm not trying to be rude. Like, I'm talking about like horrifically scary. Like back to what FNAF 1 roots. Like something is alive, but there's only one threat supposedly. So like you're either gonna be facing, you can't tell if something's alive or not in the blue. Stop. Okay, blue, go on. Stop it. Come on. You can't tell if something's gonna be alive or not in the or the warehouse or mansion or whatever it is. So that's what's getting me. Like, it's gonna be basically portrayed in an unknown factor. Like, obviously we know Jackie here is alive, or not alive, but controlled by the mimic inside, and that's basically what's going on. I'm just looking forward to the game, and the atmosphere's so cool. I like how 70s it looks. It's all worn down and wooden. It doesn't actually look worn down, but it definitely looks like an old building, and I cannot wait for that to come out and me potentially making a series about it. I'm being serious about that. When Secret of the Mimic comes out, I might make a series about it. Like, kind of how people adapt, like Security Breach into, like, a plush series. But I'm going to do it with my puppets. So, yeah. Let's get on with the showcase now. So, when that trailer came out, I was like, okay, I'm sold. I'm going to make characters, and obviously starting off with the one that has the full reveal. Jackie, I almost called her Cassie for a second. So, right off the bat, you probably are a little bit, why did I use Sharpie for her makeup? I never use Sharpie for the makeup, and I wish you would stop asking because I don't know why I use Sharpie for her makeup. Even the lipstick, I always use material for the lipstick. I think it was because of these cheeks. So if you guys are aware, obviously, if you can see, the cheeks have her makeup overlapping over it. Unless I just also use a Sharpie for that, but I don't have a Sharpie with this kind of purple or whatever it is. So I was kind of screwed when this was a thing. Anyways, so yeah, this is that's that. This is what I was left with. So yeah, maybe I will eventually go back and use material for the makeup. Probably won't be able to because it overlapped. I could probably just tear the cheek off and add a new one. But yeah, that's that. I do regret doing it a little bit because for some reason it even got on the teeth. Oh, the mouth is probably the worst part of this whole thing because that's supposed to be the speaker. You can hardly tell it's supposed to be one. I used the thin tip Sharpie and I kind of just went crazy without even thinking about like, oh, what if people do look at it? And obviously I'm gonna do a showcase, so so yeah, and then the jaw feels too wide. I feel like I definitely need to squeeze it in a little bit. What am I saying? Little bit. Did I just say the B, guys? I just said the B word on accident. What the frick? God forgive me. I did not mean to say that. Holy crap! I was just trying. I. People ever have a tongue twister that makes them say a swear word? I think I might be the first in humanity to have that problem. But we get off sidetracked. Obviously, it wasn't my fault. But moving on. Okay, so if you guys look back at my Instagram post, I did have the thing was different. I removed it and I added a felt piece because it looked bad. And so yeah. Okay, the face was actually pretty fun. It's like it looks good from the side view as well. It looks like she's like frowning a little bit, but honestly, that's just how it looks. And like the bottom teeth are probably my least favorite part of the jaw. Maybe it just looks kind of messy, but like not really because it looks alright in retrospect. Then you got her Wendy's braided hair. Obviously, it's just straps of felt glued on. Because I can't actually braid hair. If you guys saw how Sunny's hair originally used to look, you know, if you guys know her hair is braided. It was a chain, basically what it was. It looked like a chain. I was not going to repeat that with this, so here we are. Give me a second. Okay. And then the hat was pretty fun. Yeah, it's just foam, and then the material around it. It's like kind of like I pinched it, moved it, pinched it, moved it, pinched it until it was the whole thing. Then this is basically just a scrunched up piece of material with hot glue inside of it, and then I glued it on. Obviously, this should be self-explanatory, but it's just Sharpie. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna save the arms for last because it's probably the part you're probably wondering the most. Maybe, I don't know. You probably guys don't even care. You guys are just observing this ugly thing. The torso was the easiest part. There's actually 2 layers of felt here. One is just okay. It's actually not felt. It's actually batting. This is batting. I only used it because eventually it will wear out and it'll make her look old, which I do want that look because it's FNAF and it's an old animatronic. I don't even know when last time it was used. So yeah, there's 2 layers. That's why it kind of looks kind of clean, sort of. And then the buttons are basically the same method as the cotton ball up here. Or I don't even know if this is a button. These are just the bells. What is this on a clown again? I don't know. The bow is made out of felt. So is the button right here. It's literally just the same material. And yeah, this is basically just a good old hot glue method, gluing a strap together, then shaping it, and it's a solid piece. And then obviously this is just endo detail or her rib cage. I don't know, her organs spilling out. Just said, okay, that happened. I don't know if that was part of her actually. But yeah, the wire, these thin ones are just thread, and these thick ones are just pipe cleaners. So yeah, that looks pretty cool though. It's not the best. There's obviously a red that's missing, but I could care less if I'm honest because I don't have anything green or any red, anything thin or red or thin enough to make it work. So yeah, whatever. The neck is just it's okay. I should have added the details with the lining right here. So because it does look like a tube structure, if I'm being honest. Let's move on to the hands. Basically, just a classic make a hand out of pipe cleaners and cover it and don't cover the joints method. And okay, literally, I don't know why I did this. I added material here, even though this is clearly makeup for the hands, but yet self-explanatory. And then this is just. I don't know what to say about this. It's just that. Now let's move on to the tube arms. And I actually got a comment on this on my, I think it was YouTube or Instagram. They said, can they retract? No, they cannot retract because that would be extremely hard to do, especially for someone who does not know how to make mechanical things, such as myself. So, What did I do? Well, easy way of saying it is just because I got a long pipe cleaner, made it very stable. Probably 3 pipe cleaners are like the skeleton of this. Then I got more pipe cleaners, and I basically made most shapes, or at least shapes. You see these right here? These are where the pipe cleaners are. There's wrapped around. Then I added a layer of orange. There's actually 2 layers of orange. So there's 1 layer right here. Then I added pipe cleaners on it, right there, on over the orange, the first layer of the orange. It's actually 1 pipe cleaner I just put over to add to the thickness of the thing to make it look like this. I'm gonna show you this one. It looks a little better. And then I added another layer, and here we are. And I also did Sharpie on all of these. This is probably the most puppet in a while. That kind of breaks my methods where I don't really use marker on puppets, because it's like I don't do that. It's whatever. Yeah. So that's Jackie, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. Look forward to potentially more Secret of the Mimic puppets soon. I'm probably gonna make the elephant, Tiger Rock, and the mushroom guy. I might do a tutorial on the mushroom guy. I don't know. But the reason why I'm doing them is because they're literally the only characters that I am that we get basically have a somewhat full design of. So yeah. Yeah, look forward to those guys when it comes out. But then again, before I go, I just want to say, reminder that God loves you. He is always there for you. If you are troubled in life, just always turn towards Him. He will help you out, believe me. And I love you all so much. Please stay safe out there. Make good decisions, please. And I love you all. God bless you. And goodbye. Oh my gosh, you got in the way. You know what, Dixie? Say hi to people since you like to be on camera so much. Say bye. Okay, that's my finger. Hey, say bye. Oh, okay. Oh, you wanna? Okay, fine. You wanna be like that? Here, fight Jackie. Fight her. Oh, bring it on. Okay, we're going. Bye, guys.